Let me make sure that this is coming up correctly in the dilly here. Oh, first of all, let me open that, and also let me. Oh, first of all, let me open that, and also let me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I wanted to play a little bit early and wanted to do a little Ace Combat 7. And these headphones, this is where I'm such an idiot. So I don't want to go to it now because it'll suspend the video and all that. But I didn't even realize that when I was going to my settings, like there's an app that you can get for these headphones and you can put different games in there. I never actually stored the game in the headset. I was like, okay, I guess it's done now. It's got the correct settings, and I never did it. So I'm doing it for Ace Combat 7, and so hopefully now it'll sound really awesome. So we'll see. This one I'm just doing like there's no bad guys anywhere, but I wanted to do this for the F4. My brother-in-law used to, he was in the Navy and he flew F4 Phantoms, and so I'm kind of doing this so that he can see what it looks like. Is it L3s or R3? R3, there we go. So you can do it that way, that's pretty cool, and you can look around and everything as you're flying. Or you can go to this mode, which this is probably, this mode's probably the most realistic. Now I would ask Alan, hey, do those instruments look correct at all? Probably not. I was going to see if anything changed when I throttled up or down. Oops. So this is probably the most realistic view, but probably the most difficult view because obviously this is the most realistic. And it's like, okay, if you want to check your 6, you kind of have to do that or that, which I'm just using the right controller in case people don't know the controls. And you have to watch and even this isn't exactly that realistic either because obviously you don't have the bottom right and the bottom left stuff. I guess you could probably change your HUD where it's just on that little glass screen right there. That's actually the HUD. Of course, I always play it this way. You can play it this way, and this is pretty realistic, but it's like this one is kind of not realistic in a way because there's no plane around you. So this is not exactly realistic, but it's kind of like, oh, it's sort of a cool mode because you can see everything. So that's kind of cool. But this is probably your most realistic. But this is the coolest view because you can actually see, you can actually fire at the camera. So that's kind of cool. And switch weapons. Now we're just regular missiles. Now this is the level that I played with my F4. I mean, not my F4, oh, that was close. With my A10 actually. The A10, man, you can really swing around these areas through here. Like you can get down in there and really slow down, and really get close to the ground. The F4 is not really meant for, as far as I know, it's not really meant for slow maneuvers. But the A10 is really cool to play in this area. Of course, the only bad thing is like there's no bad guys through here. I've set it to free flight. Free flight, I think that's what it's called. So I don't know if you can, I'm sure you can die, but there's no bad guys. You can get really close to the ground. Oops, see, I got too close. But I didn't do this where there's no bad guys, so it's kind of probably not really that fun if you had bad guys. So actually, what I might do, let me restart. Let me quit mission. Because I think it's fun to be able to do. Is it free? I think it's called free flight. That's a lot of fun. But it's like, okay, so what? There's no bad guys anywhere. Let's do this very first mission. We'll just play it again, like just normal. Oh wait, no, I can't. Crap, hang on a second. Oh yeah, no, start mission, and then let me look at my aircraft tree real quick, because Because I'm wondering if I've got enough money to spend on anything. How much cash do I have? Does it say? Okay, there we go, 194. So I got the F-14, I got the stuff added for it. I'll show you the A-10. So this is the A-10, and these are the different air-to-ground missiles you can have. When I was playing before, I didn't have these options. I just had the unguided bombs, which are great, but they don't really do anything. Like, you have to... Like, they're good because you can get a whole bunch of them, but they don't go after the target. But then you have this, which is a rocket launcher. That does pretty well, but you don't get that... I mean, I guess you do get quite a few, but you have to have a lot of targets, it feels like. This one I like a little bit better. I think this is which one I had when I was playing the game originally. Let's see, I could buy that, which would take me... Let's see. Let's see, I've already got the... No, I don't have the Mirage 2000. And I don't have roll stabilization. There's all these extra added things. So let me zoom out. There's all these other extra stuff, like not just the weapon or the plane, but the weapons that you can attach to them. Like, okay, I've got... No, I don't have the FA-18. I'd like to get the FA-18. The FA-18 is fighter attack and called the Hornet. I used to love playing this game called... I think it was just called FA-18 Hornet. I think that's what it was called. And I had it on... Was it on an old Mac, or was it on my... No, it couldn't have been on my Commodore 64. I think it was on an old Mac. Fantastic game. Never could figure out the bombs, but obviously I don't have the money for that yet. I've got stuff like this I could go ahead and buy, I guess. Love to get the F-15, though. That's always kind of cool. I don't know what the difference between F-15 and F-15J is, but anyway. Well, let's do start mission. And let's use the F4. And... wait, let me go back. Hang on. I gotta make sure this is set. Do quit mission. Because I don't want to do... Let's see, back. Okay, here we go. Let's put it on normal. And then we'll do the first mission. First mission. Now we'll do the plane picking and all that. Because otherwise I would be doing the same old...
Is everyone here?
Let's skip this.
Settle down.
I don't really need to see all that. Like, basically you can look at this and go, oh, that's what they want me to do. So you're there, then you're there, there. I think that might be all you're doing. Jeez, I think that might be all you're doing is just taking a plane down. Well, let's use the F4. And let's use air-to-air missiles. And sortie. Alright, here we go.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
It's just so cool looking. It's the graphics are amazing. Yes, take down the hostile bombers, and I think that might be basically all there is to it. I think it's... I mean, obviously it's the first mission, so of course it's going to be kind of simple. Because the idea is like you've never played before, or you've not played...
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening?
And they actually have the plane I chose. So if I chose a different plane, it'd be great.
Squadron, head to runway.
Yeah, they would have different. They would have my different plane.
Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
So you actually...
Page 2. Verify and read back.
Yeah, okay, great.
Page 2.
H2. Fine.
Situation is
Let's
tight.
go. So they actually have you take them off.
We have faith in you.
So I'm throttling up.
Control.
And again, I could do this.
Hear that? Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
But I'd
Mage
much
2 altitude
rather
restriction is lifted. Good luck.
have this view.
Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
There we go.
Mage
There it
2,
is.
form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
This is the AWACS
Why is
Skykeeper.
Mage 1 going...
Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst.
So you can
stay
change
sharp.
the left side here for radar for long distance, medium, and then short distance.
Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
So I could fly it just like this. I think I'm gonna try this just to try it. The thing that's difficult is like I can't see where my targets are. I mean, I'm not close enough yet to actually target my targets, if that makes sense. Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay. But see, it's kind of hard to see because if you do it this way, it's like, oh, well, I can see it really easily because there's nothing, there's no plane anywhere. Which I guess this is even easier to see. But I'm gonna try it like this just to try it. And let's switch to my SASM weapons, which I only have 12, but speed up. So once you get to 2,000, I don't know if it's miles? No, it could be 2,000 miles. I'm not sure what the actual distance is measured in. Here we go, and you can see...
Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
So because he's going to the left, I'm going to kind of lead him to the left a bit there too.
So I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so...
Oh, wait for the... You can follow. Boom, there goes one bomber down.
Bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2.
Ooh, I can't do this.
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Oh, there we go. But what I can't see is... Oh, there we go. I gotta get out of the cloud so I can actually see where I'm going. The bad thing about the clouds is you'll start getting... so I can pull, zoom in, zoom out. But if I'm like in this view and I start getting into the clouds, then it's really important to watch your HUD because right there is middle. So that's how you see if you're going up or down. Oh, dude, what was that? So yeah, I wonder how realistic this is. Alright, so I can zoom in. Still can't really zoom in on my radar. Now that guy's kind of going left. Let me get to the left. There we go.
I'm iced up.
Uh-oh, I'm icing too.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce
Gain some
ourselves.
altitude here.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts follow
Okay, let's switch to regular missiles. Okay, so we've got some bad guys. MiG 21.
Get ready to attack.
Try to get ahead of them a little bit. There we go. Alright, here we go. Ready? 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 Ready?
Evaded the attack.
Mage 2, Fox 2.
Right. Fire off 2. There we go. Let's get on the bomber.
Cruising, evading. Final 3 engaging.
Okay, and that should get the bomber.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Alright, let's come around.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this.
Stay calm.
Kid's shown some promise, but
Do I sound like I'm panicking?
really got his feet wet.
Well, switch to long range. Alright, swing back around. Let's go for the bombers first this time. Switch to closer up. Here we go.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Alright, fine. I'll do special weapon.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
At him. He's not gone though. I've only hit him once. So.
Mage 2, missile away.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Missile connected.
I've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet.
H2, target down.
Come on, don't another mislet him. Ah, that's it. Okay.
Enemy bomber down.
Like I say, the first
Nice
mission's
going,
pretty
H2.
easy.
Not too
Like I say, I'm
shabby,
always
H2.
looking down here,
Just
so I'm like,
still
how
got a long way to
accurate is
go,
all this?
kid.
It's
I'll
really
give you some
cool.
pointers back at base if we can make it in one piece.
Alright.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1 over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's
Swing
bomber
back
and an
round.
escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element
It's
with
so
Mage
ridiculous
1.
that his name
Do
is
not
Trigger.
break
Like,
off.
I'm not a horse.
Mage
What are
1,
you talking
make
about?
sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
The only bad thing about this part is like now they're coming toward me. That's not good. You don't want your target. You want to get a angle on your targets. That's why I've seen it in movies. You know.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Enemy
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
I love the chatter. It's kind of ridiculous.
Tell them apart.
H2, missile launch.
There we go. Switch back to long range, I guess. I guess I can keep going this way, right? There's targets this way. And I guess they're below me? Nope, there we go. There they are. A whole bunch of them. Alright, I gotta switch off of this view. This view is so much better. Alright, so let's actually go for our targets first. So try to get in front of them a bit. Hey Zoe, what's going on? You know what, I just now saw that you posted something. I hope I didn't miss you by too much. I'm doing a little bit of Ace Combat tonight instead of Wildlands, just because I felt like it. This game is a lot of fun. If you like these kind of games though. Yeah, hang on.
Bandit confirmed down.
Pause. This makes my ear itch. Yeah, if you like these kind of games, like I used to play this game, it was, so this one's called Ace Combat. The one I used to play was Air Combat. I looked up a video of it the other day, and it's hilarious because it's all sort of really low-res kind of polygons, whatever. But it was a lot of fun. So this is kind of the same kind of game. I mean, it's the same people who make it and everything. But it's even more fun. Oops. Using the wrong buttons.
Bomber is down.
Oop, there we go. He's right there. Alright, I'm gonna use bullets on him.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Worst shot ever. There we go.
Got one right behind me.
There's another one right here. Right here.
Bandit has a lock on me.
Where's he at? Oh. There we go. Now I'm on him.
Target is hit.
Okay, and then
One
this
remaining.
is
Mage 2, keep your focus.
last one.
You got this.
I'm already out of my regular special missiles. That sucks.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Well, bombers are kind of easy to kill because you know they don't move very much.
Bomber hit by a
I got
missile.
him. That's all the bad guys. This is the first mission, so obviously it's like super easy, or should be anyway.
Colin Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Mission accomplished.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes.
I haven't really played it that much. I mean, I haven't played through that much of it. I think I'm on mission 7 or 8, and I'm not even sure how many there are. There's quite a bit of to the storyline, which I haven't really been paying attention to that much. But
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
it's funny. I've got this one, Days Gone, Wildlands, of course. These are all ones that I've played to some extent, but
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom
I like
of
going through the
Mercia.
clouds. Yeah, this one and Days Gone, I feel like I want to play more because they're great games, and I just haven't played them a lot that much. A lot that much? That made no sense.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage
But this is the thing that's cool is that they have this where you can, let's see, you can go 2 times, speed up, and you can see
Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with
the
Mage 1.
background. There we go.
Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier.
So you can have the radio on or off. You can have the background music on or off, and you can have the sound effects on or off. So I just want sound effects. And then you can change the display. Oh, turn the display off. Yeah. So you can see a lot of your movements. And you can't change your camera angle too much. I kind of do a little bit of this. In there, oh, I think it's R3 will change your angles. So I mean, you can turn off the display, and then do this, and like do all these different angles, and just take screenshots of them. It is so cool. You have these kind of like flybys. That just looks amazing. I mean, come on, that's really cool. Yeah, the VR thing, I don't have a VR headset or anything. That's kind of cool. The VR stuff is pretty cool. I saw somebody playing the VR, because it's like you don't play the whole game VR, you just have VR missions. So that's pretty cool. But I saw somebody playing the VR missions, I was like, holy crap, this is amazing looking. It's like you could just do all these beauty shots just constantly. You see my wingman behind me there, in the F-16. But anyway, so let's bring up, and you can speed up this thing and all that. But here, let's skip it for now. There we go. Yeah, let me put it on the most recent mission, and I can't remember. I'm trying to remember if I stopped playing because I was at a stopping place or because I was frustrated. I don't remember. But here, I'll do the latest one. Oh, and then so after you do that,
the damage to the base.
you can do this where it shows your plane as like a graphic, infographic looking thing.
We know the attacking boat. International. Many
So
wars
let's
are lost.
skip. Next, okay. So quit mission. So here's the one I'm on, is this first contact. And I forget what all happens, but let's find out. Like I said, I can't remember if I stopped because I was like, okay, this is a good stopping point, or I was like, okay, I'm not getting this. I need to quit for now.
You know,
So let's see.
I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember,
Okay, this guy's kind of
disobey
a
orders.
jerk, so I'm gonna just
There's
skip
a
past it.
special place in solitary.
Like, you don't really need to listen to him. You just need to look at this part here, which kind of tell you here's what you're going to be doing. So here's you and all your dudes. You go after these guns, and then you go after this, the radar sight. So that's the idea. So, because I'm looking at a lot of images, because I'm looking at a lot of ground targets, I'm going to do start mission, and I'm going to choose my A-10 because the A-10 is kind of just my favorite. And then I'm going to use my, is it this one or the other one? It's not the unguided bomb. That's kind of nothing. I don't think it was the rocket launcher. Crap, which one was it? I think it was this one. I think it was this one. If I do rockets, it's 40. Unguided bombs is 40, so this one's 44, so I get more out of it. So we'll do that one. And then we will... Oh, I didn't want to... I wanted to do... Select parts. So, it's Queen's Custom. Let's do that one. Oh, I can only do one of the three, I guess, right? Oh, no, I can do all three, I guess. Oh, that's to add and subtract. I gotcha. Okay. Okay, I'll add all three then. Okay, cool. So back. No, sorry. Okay, here we go.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
I just always liked the A-10, thought it was the coolest thing in the world, and also what I found out later in, you know, watching movies or whatever, that it also is very maneuverable. Like the idea that it's a tank smasher, part of the reason why it's so good at that is it can come in really, really low and then like cheese off and like go off to this, like it can dodge bullets and stuff, I guess, whatever.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target
Again,
radar
I
facilities and
can't do
AA
this.
weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Just do what you're told, dude.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron. This is
I think I've done this one already. I mean, I've done this part. I think I quit because I think I quit because I was like, okay, I'm not getting it. This is like a multi-part mission.
Low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles.
So I can do this weapon and I can do multiple
Cyclops 1, this is Band Dog.
targets.
We need the job done on time.
Band Dog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes. It's cloudy
Really?
around there. Radar visibility is
How am I not supposed
Stay
to damage?
alert.
How am I supposed to not damage this plane? So this is the part that's difficult. You can see the targets are really low, and so you need to have a plane that is really maneuverable and won't can operate at slow speeds as well. Oh, like I'm stalling. I almost damaged this plane. All right, let's see if we can loop up and around here. Well, I didn't want to target that one. Hang on. I want to target this one.
Spare 15,
The helicopter.
launching missile.
Got it.
Between those rocks and this wind?
Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Now we're good. Now we're getting somewhere.
Spare 15, locked.
Okay. And now let's go
Target
to
down.
this next target, which is over here. It's like you can't get too high because you'll get into the rain and get, whatever. That's not good.
Don't panic. They'll crash on their own.
Don't panic. Yeah, okay. Here we go. So if it's a broken line around the target, that means it's behind rocks or something. So hopefully I'll be able to target him in a moment here. Warning, why warning? Oh, missiles probably. You can't really target me if I'm behind you.
Missile inbound!
Right or left? Let's go right.
On.
Let's switch to my really cool missiles.
Rifle.
Oh, I'm only gonna get one. Dang it.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Got him. Alright, here we go. Now, up and around this way. Oh!
There's no way I'm going back to the brig. Don't get in my way.
Okay, let's go with this one. I gotta go up and down, looks like. Up and over, rather. Well, shoot. Hang on. Am I directly over it now, I guess? Oh, no, he's over there. Oh, I'm screwed. Oops.
Spare 15 is out of commission.
That's not the hard part. I don't remember if I played this or not before. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, retry from checkpoint, which unfortunately I didn't get to a checkpoint, so I gotta basically start over. Alright.
Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover.
Yeah, rugged terrain, no kidding, dude.
Thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
So you gotta get through the rain. See, I don't know how you can play it like this. That's way too difficult. I gotta be able to see all this brown stuff everywhere. Alright, let's do my special weapons, because they're special.
Understood.
Speed up a bit here.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles.
So at least I got these first two.
Rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
There we go. Switch to missiles.
Bandog? Cool name. Fast work with you, Mr.
Let's get this
Condor.
helicopter next.
The terrain
Then we
makes
get
the
that one to the
airstream
right.
bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Yeah, okay.
Don't panic. They'll crash on their own.
Locked on target.
Okay, should be just one missile to take him out. Yep, there we go. Let's pump him back around over here. This AA gun, which stands for anti-aircraft, did you know?
Missile
Okay,
launched.
does that get him? Okay, got him. Now,
Vehicle down.
next one. The music is so kind of... I don't know why it's this kind of 80s cheese, but it works for this game, I guess, you know? Okay, I've got more targets over there, but I think we'll do this one next. Alright, here we go. I might be able to... see, it's like you can't really tell... I mean, I can tell they're behind a rock, but I can't tell which rock.
Don't crash into the mountains.
And unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude.
Let's see if I can go around over this way. It's like you're shooting missiles at me, dude, but I'm behind a rock. I don't know why they're trying to shoot missiles at me. Seems kind of silly, doesn't it? Alright, let's switch to this missile launcher thingy here.
Use the winds to guide you, amateurs.
He's still behind a rock. Can't get to him. We switch back to missiles. Get some altitude. Come back around. I can't see.
Spare 15, launching
Oh,
missile.
I might be screwed. I'm screwed. Dang it.
Shut down.
This is really, really difficult. I'll try it one more time. I'll try it one more time, and if I can't do anything, I'll switch to Wildlands. Man, oh man.
Spare
Alright.
squadron, this mission needs to be quick.
Zoe, I'm only
Target
mostly
radar
dead.
facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds.
Alright, let's speed up.
Man, you guys were born
Let's try to get there
unlucky.
faster. Switch to special weapons. Let's take out these first two
Just
first.
obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron. This
I
is
think I'm gonna
Cyclops
get it.
1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons
Okay,
currently
and
contain
switch.
7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
And then let's get this guy over here. See, a lot of them, look at how much behind rocks he is. Whoa, almost ran right into that, didn't I?
Not this crap.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops
I didn't
1,
hit
this
the other
is
guy, did
Bandog.
I?
We need the job done on time.
This is really difficult.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with
I
you,
don't know,
Mr.
man. I
Condor.
can't imagine doing. Whoa! I can't imagine doing this with any other
Terrain
plane.
makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes. It's
Oh
cloudy
man,
around
this is
there. Radar
difficult.
visibility is limited.
Holy crap!
Stay
How are you
alert.
supposed to do this with any other airplane? I can't imagine trying to do this with like, you know, like F-16s or whatever, because you know you're meant to go fast. You can't really go fast, and you have to get low. This is not good. All right. I remember these guys were kind of up and over, so I'm gonna go this way. Instead of going to the right over there, I'm gonna go over here to the left. Maybe that'll be better. See, they're firing missiles at me, but do they not understand they're behind rocks? Alright, let's see if we can get down over this way to get this guy. He's still behind a rock, though. Guys, why are you shooting missiles at me? Oh man, I cannot see anything.
There's no way I'm going back
Watch out for ice while you're in.
Don't get in my way.
Fox 2. Spare 15, target destroyed.
Got him. Got him that time. Alright, now we gotta go basically behind me.
Crosswind's gonna slam us into the rock.
Oops. Oops.
Pulling me off course. Trigger just crashed.
Yeah, no kidding. Thanks. Alright, I want to switch to Wildlands. Oh man, this is really difficult. Okay. So let's do quit mission. Oh man. I can't imagine trying to do this with any other plane though, because you got to be able to have something that really can weave in and out, and yeah, that's really, really difficult. All right, so for a second here, yeah, right. Why I quit playing before? I think actually this was a stopping point because the previous one, crap, I don't remember. The thing is, these missions a lot of times have multiple parts to them, and I can't remember if this one might have had some first parts to it, but I don't remember. So I don't know. Okay, so the picture is going to go away, but I think my voice still comes across, so I'm going to switch to Ghost Recon.